And today we're going to be debating, is Melee or Tekken more competitive within the fighting game genre? I'm going to be debating with Beefy here today. There won't be any judge. Say hi, Beefy.
Hola.
He says hola because he's a weird fuck. But yeah, he's going to be debating for Melee, saying Melee is more competitive than Tekken, and obviously I'll be debating for Tekken. But yeah, who should get this one started?
You can go.
Okay. Well, the main problem I kind of have with Melee is that it's not really based upon the game's mechanics. It's kind of like a huge glitch fest per fucking tourney fight.
Okay.
So do you feel as if that kind of... Well, to me, I feel as if it's like, if you're not using really the base game mechanics and every match is literally based upon who can break it the most, is that really competitive?
Yes, it is.
Can you explain?
If patches and everything.
Huh?
Alright, we would just before the days of patches and everything, like patch notes to fix things,
Mm-hmm.
people used to just deal with it.
Yeah.
And if it isn't broke, like if it's a glitch that doesn't really break the game, should it be illegal? Should it just be I think, like, you know, back in the arcades,
Uh-huh.
alright, people would, you know how there wasn't really any instructions, people would just find things.
Yeah.
They would just find things, and like Xbox, like, I think one had a reuse hitbox. Reuse hitbox was like one of his aerials was like really bad, but
I'm,
people just
yeah, I
dealt
think I
with
remember
it.
something to do with that.
Yeah, okay, like, then in that, people, it spread around, people just advanced towards it, it became part of the meta, do you get what I mean?
Mm. So what you're saying is what makes it more competitive is the fact that people kind of just dealt with the problem that was in the game
Yeah,
itself.
yes. It just, like, the exploits, the thing is, see, like, the whole, what's it called, Z cancelling?
Mm-hmm.
That was a mechanic actually in 64, right? So it's not like a glitch,
So basically it
for
was
instance.
kept in, which kind of proves that it's an in-game mechanic rather than just breaking the game.
Yeah,
No, I just feel as if it's like a matter of only some characters really got tournament play, rather than when it comes to something like Tekken, it's like so diverse with its like characters that people play. And I
well, the
feel as if you
difference
can
is,
only really win with two characters.
well, the difference is in Melee is it's literally over 10 years old. That's how long the meta is. See if Tekken 7 lasted for 10 years,
What's
it
up,
would
Dennis?
probably just be two characters.
I
You get what I
guess.
mean? Like, it can happen to any fighting game.
Yeah,
Not only
but
that, the meta.
well,
Not
you
only
can't
that, the
really do
meta
anything for that. Yeah, continue,
Not only
sorry.
that, the meta keeps on changing. You know, Jigglypuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jigglypuff's never can. See now that we know the top tiers are Fox and Falco, right? They're finding out, like, okay, let's play with other characters to see how, if there's any hidden potential, and one of the characters is Jigglypuff. I don't know if you noticed, but Jigglypuff's destroying tournaments because nobody really knew all this stuff that Jigglypuff had.
So, I guess what you're saying is because there's no
Um,
such thing as like patches and stuff like that, it kind of creates more of a competitive scene with people finding new things.
Yeah, it's like sports have rules while games have laws, right?
Mm.
There isn't really like the game mechanics, right? You should be able to push it to its limit, if you get what I mean.
Yeah,
That's what Melee's been doing for 10 years. It's been pushed to its limit, and there's
and
no
it's
sign
still
of
getting
it
pushed.
stopping. Yeah, like Pikachu and Yoshi seem to be really good now.
Well, it wasn't Pikachu. I'm pretty sure Pikachu was pretty strong, right?
Nah, he was all right. He was like mid tier, but he's a contender for high tier on par with Captain Falcon now.
It's a shame where Captain Falcon's fucking low tier in the new one, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he's mid tier.
You
I
think
think
he's
he's
mid
mid
tier now?
Yeah,
Man, you changed your mind a lot.
I
Jesus.
never put him as low. I never put him as low tier.
I'm pretty sure you did.
No, putting the same tier as
Oh
Ganon.
no, we just agreed that Ganon was stronger. Right, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the day, am
So
I right?
So weird to say that, Ganondorf's better than Falcon, that's weird.
That is fucking weird. But yeah, I guess with Tekken we've kind of got like the same premise with 7. For example, new tech was kind of being found all the time because it really stuck to the main game's mechanics throughout the entirety of the series. So basically, people were always finding new shit because they could always, with each game it was like, oh yeah, it's still kind of the same, right? For example, with last year, one tournament player named Little Magin, right? He found out this really strong tech with King, which is the People's Elbow, right? And basically, ever since then, a lot of Kings have been using this type of tech, and basically, it's like one fucking hell. I can't even speak right now. I need to wake up. It's like one really strong piece of tech, and it's like only been discovered in Tekken 7, and if you go back to something like Tekken Tiger 6, it still works. Right, even works with Farmer King. So basically, I feel as if Tekken kind of has like the same type of nature with always being able to like learn new stuff with each character.
Right.
But I would say Tekken is a bit more competitive because,
Yeah, but the thing is, how do you know if it was intentional, the tech?
well, considering Tekken 7, unlike Melee, gets patches and stuff like that, it basically got kept in, and Tekken receives patches, I'd say, almost every
Well, what?
5 months or something
how,
like that.
how do you know if it was unintentional, but the developers don't see it as a problem?
Well, I wouldn't say it is unintentional because the technique itself is fairly fair. It's like a 50-50.
I'm not just talking. I'm not just talking about that one. I'm talking about in general.
Oh, just with
any
like
tech
tech in
that-
general.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to like combos and like 50-50 and tech like that, Tekken's really based upon huge amounts of like tech, so it'd be very hard to tell what is intentional or not because a lot of characters kind of have their own stuff. For example, Negan's looking pretty weak right now, but people are finding out he has stupid tech at the wall, where it's like either has to do with like his stance. For example, he has like the armor or something like that, or maybe he has the low parry. And people are finding out there are some moves that he could basically land if the opponent just decide to get up or tech to the left. Basically meaning he is really strong at the walls, and people thought he was kind of like a weak ass character when it came to the walls. Because he gets really good okay. But again, with Tekken, it's like very hard to tell what is intentional or not.
Same thing with Melee, man.
Yeah. There was
saying.
one point I was going to bring up before we start. Is this kind of like a subjective thing though? Because like I could maybe view Tekken as more competitive because I've stuck with it for practically my whole life, if you get me.
Not really. I think it is kind of objective. Like you can go by for instance, every Tekken game gets pushed to the sideline after a new one gets out. Well, Melee kind of just lives on. Like that game's immortal.
It ain't that.
When we get old and we're in retirement homes, we're just gonna be playing Melee instead of chess.
A true man's fucking chess.
A guy in a wheelchair comes over there.
But one thing I was going to bring up, does difficulty equal competitivity? Competitivity?
No,
I can't speak.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay. So,
Different.
let's say a
Because
game
a
like
game's hard
Dive
doesn't
Kick,
mean
for
it's better.
example. Because of how easy it is,
Dive Kick.
could it be like stupid competitive?
Well, there is a game called there's a Sailor Moon game. Don't ask me why I know this.
I know. Is it Pro Jared?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
It's it was there's a Californian game tournament that plays this Sailor Moon game, right? Where it's really broken. It's more broken than Brawl, let's just say.
Oh fuck.
But people don't care. They just pick random characters. Like there's characters like that can they can DP for infinite, and there's like it's plus on block, if you know what I mean.
Oh
so they can
fuck.
keep on DPing until the time runs out.
I'm just getting like bad memories of playing Mortal Kombat Beta. I swear down.
No, okay, and
Uh,
there's literally an attack that does more damage on block than if you just tank the hit.
oh fuck.
And this game has like a competitive scene because people know it's so broken, but they love it.
You know what? As long as
Yeah.
people love it, then you know what? Good for them.
Not only
But
that, the meta keeps on changing because people keep on finding out new things. People that thought they were high or low tier, the characters keep on changing. Also, remember when Sheik was considered top tier in Melee, but that kept on changing?
uh-huh.
Yeah, just saying, like, in terms of, not only that, if you, like, you need to have years of experience for Melee, if you know what I mean, to get really good in the top tiers, if you know what
Oh
I
wait,
mean.
what's Dennis saying? Damn, what's that game? Plus Unblock DP. What was the name of the game again? I know it's Sailor Moon, but
It's a Sailor Moon Super Nintendo game.
I think I do know the one, I think, because Pro Jared, he did like a video on Sailor Moon games, right? And I didn't know what it was, so I was like, okay, what's this? And then it showed one of the fighting games, and I was like, oh, so the bosses are broke as fuck. Now, this is actually my first time here about any of the mechanics to do with the actual game itself, so
Yeah.
fuck.
So it doesn't really matter if the game's broken. It's just that if a game's been pushed to its limits, any game can be competitive.
Well, I guess one example I do have is like it kind of relates to that one. Back in, I think it was either Tekken 1 or 2, I think they kept this the same, right, for each game. However, the move itself got more nerfed as it went on because the developers realised how fucking broken this was. You know
Oh
King?
wait! Oh my God! It was at Evo 2018.
Was it?
Yeah. It's called Sailor Moon S.
Fuck off. Okay, I need to look at this.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Alright. Okay. Give me a sec.
Oh my God!
Um,
It was at Evo. How did I not see that?
Okay, Sailor... I can't spell Sailor.
Oh my God! How did I not enter?
Shut the fuck up. Sailor Moon S Evo.
2018.
Holy shit, it was at Evo 2018.
Oh
What
my
the fuck?
God!
Okay, I need to like see the gameplay.
Yeah, Dennis, it was on Evo.
Fuck, it was an Evo.
You didn't get an Evo. Marvel Infinite. But Sailor,
Oh my
Sailor
god,
Moon
I
S
forgot
did.
that existed. You know that's for free on Game Pass, right? Holy shit, is that the DP? Yeah, I'm looking at a
Yeah.
video right now. It's like she does like a blue uppercut. Oh fuck, those are combos. Nah, JK. Yeah, that's interesting. Wow, was that like a minor thing at Evo, or was that like a proper fucking tourney?
I think it was like an actual proper tournament.
Jesus. Wow, okay. Wow. But, yeah, I guess, alright, I'm gonna go back to the point I was gonna make, which was basically Tekken had something like that, right? But the thing is, the move got nerfed over the years because developer realised it's really broken, right? Basically, King back in Tekken 1 and Tekken 2 had this elbow, right? Where if it landed on block, King could actually combo from it. So whenever you saw this move, you had to eat it, because if you didn't, you'd get comboed. And the bad thing about this move is that it's kind of like a... what's the word? It's kind of like a move you'd use for pressuring. As in, you're supposed to like use it and then you'll get like a... like you could do a string afterwards, right? However, Harada thought it'd be great to make it so it just does a full fucking combo if the person blocks it.
Dennis Grammar can't. Dennis,
Again, maybe he's typing on his phone. That's funny. You know, that's the excuse I make from him, and then he goes like, "Oh no, I'm typing on my keyboard." I'm like, you could just said it was your phone.
You did that yesterday. Were you on it?
Yeah, but you know how fucking weird it is to
I-
type with a phone.
It has taken.
I has Tekken. Wait, you have Tekken?
No, you. That's what you put.
Did I put that? Oh, right, I was
Yeah.
trying to say that I think Tekken, but obviously, you know, I'm a bit retarded, so... but yeah, back to the actual topic matter. I've had another point about Melee, but let me
No,
think.
no, no, wait. You said
Oh.
I just taken.
Did I? Yeah, I was trying to say I just think or something like that, or I think Tekken, but I don't know why I put down I just. Makes no sense. So yeah, I guess back to this. Let me think. I'm being retarded. Let me think. Okay, with the competitive scene in Melee, I feel as if it's kind of weak in my opinion when it came to like tourneys. Now,
What do you mean?
what I mean is like it's the usual type of guys, right? It's no like newcomers are always coming in. Because it's always going to be like the same type of guys that either do well or any newcomer does get in, they usually get like fucking bodied or something like that.
Yeah, that's the reason. It's so because it is so old, and there have been people playing from day one. That is really hard to get into it. Well, but there are like there are a couple retired.
Uh-huh. Fucking retired from a fighting game. Oh my lord.
Like there's an actual board. I forget what it's called, but literally you get it's basically like a ROM version of Melee, but the mechanics are all the same, and basically it helps you train up. So there are ways to get into it.
I don't know, I just feel as if it's very difficult to do something like that with a game like that because...
Difficult, you say?
No, what... Shut up.
Difficult
You know what I mean?
equals more competitive. There we go.
You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that with a game like Melee, it's kind of harder to get into it because of the amount of people that play the game that have been playing it for years. Whereas with Tekken, you have a bunch of newcomers that come in, and they might not do as well as most, but they do get far. For example, Little Imagine, the King player that I told you about, he got to semi-finals at EVO, which was actually a huge deal for Americans because they were having a tough time against the Koreans.
Damn Koreans.
I know, right? And then there's just Negan killing Koreans. Rip indeed. Retired from a game. Yeah, I know, it's fucking weird. You can retire from a game. Yeah, but I don't know. I find that really weird, retiring from a game. It's like...
Well, it's like... Yeah,
Right,
you can retire from a game.
Yeah, you can, but it's like, why? It's a game. It's not like a...
Well, most people...
Uh-huh.
I can reach...
Oh shit, you're lagging. Can you say that again?
Forget. My brain just went out the window.
I know that feel. Damn Koreans. But with Tekken, I feel as if it's like more accessible to people that are getting into it nowadays, even though we've still added tutorial modes. I think Harada needs to fucking add that. It's been like, what, how many years without one now?
Wait, is there actually not a tutorial?
No, there's never been a tutorial in a Tekken ever.
But you might say, oh, well that makes the game harder, but that's just bad game design. In my
That is
opinion.
bad game design, I do agree. That is something that I was like, what was it? I did a video going like the things that I want in Season 2, and I was like, adding team battle, that was fun as fuck. Adding a tutorial mode so it's more accessible for others. However, they did nothing, none of that. And it was like, oh, okay, you just added patch notes and costumes. But, what's this? Wait, Koreans play Melee? Oh, no, they play Tekken. Well, I know some of them play Melee, obviously, but for Tekken, it's mostly known as Koreans that do well. But what about Melee? Pretty sure that didn't have a tutorial, but then again, the future ones did, so...
Actually, I did.
Did it?
Yeah, and like, you know the wee video section where you could see like the trailers and stuff? I did a tutorial. Not like that, if you wait at the end, not the end credits, the opening, if you wait in the title screen, it will show you a tutorial. Not like that, Smash is really simple to get into.
Mm. It's not like you're getting limited off of. You like look online or mess around with the game to really know anything about Tekken. And
Yeah.
I was one of those people that were. I didn't really look up anything for quite a while until Tekken 7 came around, and I was heavy into King, and I was doing decently on my own, and I was like, you know what? I look up some things, and I'm like, oh shit, people are fucking insane, right? But that's the thing though, if I'm at the point where I have to go look at a video to see what I can do with a character, then it really is bad game design, isn't it?
It's kind of like it's the 7th game in the row.
And there's no
No,
tutorial. Well, no, you actually had the Tekken Tag series as well. And again, they didn't really have a tutorial. I mean, Tekken Tag 2 had like this wee story mode, but it didn't really teach you much about the game. It just told you how to tech throws and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. I don't think that really helps.
Like, I do understand, right, where you don't want to overwhelm your player. You know what I mean, with tutorials? Because I know Tekken is a complicated game. Alright? So, you don't want to have over 500 pages of game tutorials. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there should be, like,
this guy in the chat says, I think Melee is more competitive with much more depth to the game. Okay. Well, yeah,
I
fair
think
enough.
so too. It's just that it does have like 10 years of experience, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Whilst with the Tekkens, the only thing that you can rely on is past knowledge and hope that you can really apply that to your character.
Yeah, not only that, like, I do understand this is like in every fighting game sequel. There are a lot of things that don't work transitioning over, you know what I mean? So it is like a different meta every time a new game comes out. While Melee, it's literally...
Because it's such an old game that's loved by fans, it's like, that sticks around.
10 plus. Right,
And
Melee
that-
still gets
I feel as
Melee
if that
still
is a
gets
shame
numbers.
for the Tekken series, because I think Tekken 7 is undoubtedly like the best for its gameplay. Like, it sticks to the complexity, however, it's still got a little, it adds like a little bit of simpler shit, right? As in, like, they threw in like a auto combo so people could kind of get an idea of what type of combos they could do with their character, right? However, the auto combos are not viable whatsoever. Basically meaning, if you want to do well, you're gonna have to search up what you're doing, or you're gonna have to learn yourself. So, and I'm like, take a note, fighters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, why do you need to look up? Why
Yeah, I know, that's
everything
the
should
other
be inside
problem.
the game.
But one thing that I do like about Tekken is the fact that it doesn't. I know this is bad saying this, but not having a tutorial mode did make it fun when you went into training and you found out stuff yourself. You know, kind of like with Melee, you know, like finding out what combos you can do with Fox, for example, or combos with Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Baya! But yeah, what I mean is like with Fox, basically, if you mess around with the game, you would know that his shine came out in one frame and it was invulnerable. So
Yeah.
basically, with that, you could find out you had a lot of fun tech to mess around with. For example, you could jump out of it, right? Or you could jump into like combos. You can multi-shine. You could do like a shine wave dash, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And I think not having a tutorial mode is fun in that sense of finding out things for yourself. For example, when I found out my optimal combos or like how to actually move around, that was fun. However,
I'm not.
doesn't work for new
I'm not
players.
saying. I'm not saying like they should have like a tutorial that's like that tells you everything. Like, hey, Fox.
Yeah, I get that, but something that at least gets the basics going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and Tekken doesn't do that as well.
They don't do it at all. Like, sure, there's the story mode, but it doesn't really teach you anything. It kind of goes like, rage arts are a new mechanic, and I'm like, yay! You gonna tell me how to combo into them, or you gonna tell me how to combo? You know, it's not that hard.
This guy. Do you think we should talk about mechanics now?
Yeah, I guess. I feel as if with basically both these games, they both have their own mechanics, either general for each character, like you imply it for most characters, or characters having their own kind of tech. So I do get this kind of guy's point that there is a lot of tech within Melee.
Hold on. What?
Alright, you say I don't play melee Tekken, so I can't say much, unfortunately. Yeah, we kind of knew that. We were going to make you the judge, but you didn't really show up. You can still show up right now if you want.
Yeah, I sent you an invitation.
But yeah, this guy says that Tekken melee has a lot of Komoto, what's up? How you doing, buddy? It says has a lot of advanced techniques. Now, so does Tekken. Tekken also has those types of advanced techniques. Each character can either have their own types of techniques, or it's a general thing, kind of like with melee. For example, the wave dash in melee, right? Do you get what I'm saying? Same with Tekken. A lot of characters have a wave dash. A lot of characters, you need to learn about KBDing, which is basically backstepping but blocking really quickly.
I don't know if you know this, but melee has different wave dashes for different characters as well. That you have to learn. Yeah, like there's different distances and different vulnerability frames, if you get what I mean. Each character. Like I think Luigi and Mewtwo have the longest wave dash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Luigi was really good for his movement, right? However, getting into his options were like pretty hard, right?
Yeah. Luigi's kind of a weird character in that game.
It's like, is he high tier? I don't know, but he moves good.
Hey, that's like Luigi in every Smash game. Is he good? I don't know.
But he moves good.
Yeah.
I'm out of home. Sorry, I can't show up. Alright, that's cool, Dennis. But yeah, I guess we should talk about mechanics. What should I get started on when it comes to Tekken? Like character stuff, or?
I guess you could just say, what is basic Tekken, and then we go from advanced Tekken to high Tekken, and I'll do the same for melee.
Well, basic Tekken, you aren't really doing a lot of 3D movement. I would say that. And that is actually a big deal because it means you're missing out on a lot of opportunities to deal with moves that are easy to deal with, or moves that are fairly decent to deal with, right? For example, if basic Tekken, you know like normal combos, right? You're gonna do a lot of launchers and you're gonna throw out a lot of punishable shit. I can talk from experience. I got fucked a lot. And you're more likely to not really do complicated inputs, for example like a wave dash or electrics or giant swings or chain grabs or stuff like that. That's kind of the basic level Tekken. Advanced Tekken, you've basically picked up on your combos, you've picked up on how to do a KBD, which is the Korean backdash. You kind of know how to wave dash properly, but you can't really get into a good 50-50 mix-ups with it. Did I say your combos improve? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I said that. Okay.
But that's like every fighting
yeah,
game.
that's every fighting game, I know. But you learn how to use 3D movement a lot more. You learn about ducking and how that's really effective in dealing with characters. Basically, ducking is like a high crushing move that can also like block blows at the same time. However, the only thing that can catch you off when you're ducking is obviously something like a mid. Wait, what's going on in the chat?
There's a guy in the chat. Complicated doesn't really mean it's more competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what that guy.
Okay, we're talking about competitivity right now. We're not really talking about how complex it is. For example, a game can be difficult. It doesn't really mean it's competitive. You know what I mean?
Like, melee is difficult, but it's not a complicated game. If you know what I mean.
Well. Tekken 7 doesn't have much tech. I know. Doesn't have that much tech. It's more combos, but melee's more tech. No, you have a lot of tech within Tekken.
Nah, I disagree with that one. I know he's in my favour, but I disagree with that one.
Yeah, Tekken does have a lot of complicated techniques, and techniques that are either simple to use, for example, Katarina's bullshit, or something that's very difficult to do. For example, the Mishima 50-50 wave dash. So it's like with techniques in Tekken, you've got like easy shit and you've got hard shit. I would say King is like medium heavy, right? That's where I'd say he's like medium hard, right? That's him. So it's like you got easy tech, for example, slaps into giant swing, right? You know, like doing pressure moves into a grab. And then you've got the hard type of shit, which is either doing the wave dash, because King's wave dash is completely different to the Mishima's. Basically, his is, you don't have a neutral state in it, meaning you need to go hard as fuck on the inputs, and it's something that's really complicated to get into. But what were you gonna say again? I think I cut you off.
Yeah. I was gonna say about once you're done with Tekken's like basic, advanced, and
Beefy? I think you're lagging. Can you say that again?
Armor.
Yeah, just say that again, bud.
I was going to talk about how Melee's basic mechanics. I'm going to talk about the intermediate mechanics. And I was going to talk about the advanced
Oh, I didn't
mechanics.
get to Korean levels. Okay, but you go. I'll get into Korean levels afterwards.
Alright. So basic Melee. It's casual trash. It's just
It really is. But it's
Like,
fun
that's like
casual trash. It's fun casual trash,
yeah,
definitely.
It's like it goes from like -0 competitive, like -1 competitive, then then if you get to like advanced, it's like 10,000 competitive.
I could say the scaling is kind of there with Tekken, but I don't really know.
Not really. I think Tekken, like, I think the Tekken casual versus competitive, it's not really a difference. It's not like as big as casual Smash.
Oh yeah,
versus
because it's like if you
Smash.
put, but again with kind of Tekken, if you put like I guess with both of these games, it's like if you put a fucking Korean next to like 5-year-old Timmy, right? They would both beat the shit out of 5-year-old Timmy.
Yeah.
But 5-year-old Timmy would have more fun in Smash, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Alright, continue.
Again, I think we're getting distracted about what's a better game in general.
Okay, but go.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah. Talk about like the advanced levels and stuff like that. I'll look at the chat right now.
Alright, the advanced levels of Smash, it's... The thing is about... I'm talking about... Well, this is more intermediate Smash first. Intermediate, it's more like you're starting to learn, like you're starting to treat it as a fighting game. Like you're starting, because casual, they don't see it as a fighting game, but intermediate players are like, okay, this is a fighting game, there is combos, there is tech, there is like frame data that I need to learn in order to win.
Oh fuck, I didn't bring that up. You go, sorry.
Alright. This guy said he wasted 20 quid
On a brawl tournament? Fam, you must have been tripping all over the place.
We don't talk about brawl.
We don't talk about that.
Tripping makes it more competitive.
Somehow. It really doesn't. It's basically RNG.
That game.
Oh, that's one thing I noticed. I want to address this dead quick. He goes like, meh, one trick panda on other than wave dashing. I don't use tech much, right? One person can't be compared to someone like a Korean, right? And second off, playing a panda basically confirms that you do not get complicated tech within Tekken. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing like that, but it's like that's the way it is.
Pandas are from China, not Korea.
Of course, the worst. Wait, the worst ever that game is bad. Oh, he's talking about brawl. I would say competitive brawl.
He's talking about fighters.
Fighters. Oh right, okay.
First.
Oh, I didn't know a bit about that. Okay, any game is better than fighters. Fighters is the worst game in the world. Is it?
Nah. I would really go about it. The game has crap in it, but it's not the worst game.
Yeah, like try comparing it to something like oh fuck, what was that shitty robot fighting game again?
Competitive brawl.
Oh fuck.
Dennis, you have no idea what competitive brawl was. Competitive brawl was bad. Oh.
What's Melee? Melee is Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's like the second entry. But continue, Beefy, we're getting off topic again.
Oh yeah. Well, what was it? Intermediate, right? Intermediate is basically when you figure out this game as a fighting game at its core. And you know, if you do like turn off all the items, it's just 1v1. The game mechanics are fighting. You get what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I guess that's the big jump between Tekken and Smash competitive, is that you go from party game to fighting game, whilst with Tekken it's like you understand what you're getting into before you hop into it.
Tekken you already know it's a competitive game. That's why I said the gap between casual Smash and competitive Smash is bigger than casual Tekken.
Yeah, I agree on that one. I agree.
Oh no, oh boy, you're getting smashed, boy. If you're going to a melee tournament, oh no, 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 it's too young.
Oh,
I'm looking at that guy in the.
Melee is
Oh,
not really
no.
a fighting game, to be honest.
It is.
Deep
That is
down,
new.
Melee does have a lot of complicated tech, but I would agree that
Yeah.
it is a fighting game. Even though your boy Sakurai goes like, "Hey yo, party game," I have to hit him with the hard no. Have you seen tournaments?
He has said that.
Are you aware of what you've
yeah.
created?
Sakurai's actually changed his opinion on it.
Really?
He said that. Yeah, he said Smash is whatever you want it to be, so it can be both hypothetically.
Yeah, fair enough. And all I've got to say to Sakurai is, can we get Melee HD?
Why Piranha Plant?
Well, to be honest, I like Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant is best girl. Must be protected.
Low tier trash.
We're well aware it is low tier, that's why she needs protected. But
sponsored
yeah,
by Cody.
fuck, I didn't even get into framed data Tekken. But yeah, beginner level, you don't really learn that type of shit. You just kind of get what's punishable if you get
That's
me.
like that's like every fighting game. To
Yeah,
be honest, you don't really care about the frame data. You just
and
kinda-
then you get to the
button mash.
advanced level, and it's like,
well, it goes from intermediate to advanced.
alright, sorry, intermediate level, you don't really understand it yet, but you kinda get what it's about. Advanced, you understand it. Korean, you're basically a fucking computer. You understand frame data like a fucking, like anything. You see someone take a sidestep, you know what their frames are, and sidestepping doesn't even have frames. Melee? Okay, I read that. Is this Devil May Cry? Yeah, it's Devil May Cry. The game you playing it? Yeah, it's definitely. But yeah, I guess the intermediate level to, well, intermediate, basic, advanced, and super advanced, let's call that, is completely different.
I don't think we're getting anywhere. We're just more like. You there? Oh.
Sorry, someone's about to come in. Just give me a wee sec. Just go ahead and talk about something.
Come in. Alright, chat. Skinny penis. Tekken is trash. Every game but Smash is trash. So yeah, that's my argument. That's how Mafia works. How does it feel that a party game got top at Evil? How does that feel? Ultimate got #1 spot at Evil. Party game. This is awkward. No one's listening
Is it
to me,
awkward?
man. Yeah, yeah. Did you hear all that?
Yeah, you were talking trash about Tekken, weren't you? God damn it. But yeah,
It's-
I guess both of us have our own bias. I mean, even though I did play Smash ever since I was a wee kid like you, I do have an extreme bias when it comes to Tekken because it was like the game that I didn't really learn, but I had a lot of fun with, if you get me. But yeah, I guess what's another point that we can really talk about when it comes to this game?
we could talk about the legacy between both games.
Oh yeah, oh fuck, well you're gonna win now, aren't you? Fucking Melee's still alive.
Alright, we don't need to do that.
What else is there?
Yeah, you could have just put up. Well, Kieran. Oh, fuck, I said my name. I said my name on Steam. Oh,
I mean,
no.
that ain't a problem, they can't do anything with the first name.
Alright,
I'm thinking of quitting Melee, Puff is ruining it. Is it?
Yeah, remember the whole Jigglypuff?
Yeah, but like, diversity.
Yeah, no, but Jigglypuff's been killing everyone.
That's amazing, I love that.
I know.
The history? That's what he meant by legacy, I think.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, the competitive history of the games.
Then
feel
again,
that.
I guess the competitive history with tournaments is that Tekken has also been around for tournament-wise for quite the fucking while, if you get me.
You should have. You know, there's one way you could have won this debate already.
What?
Well, Tekken has gone. Smash does not.
Yeah. Too bad Tekken 3 isn't played at tournaments.
Isn't that illegal? The whole if you stall out the time, I think that's illegal in Smash.
In Smash, stalling time, I think it could be. I'd like to get someone who played tough time stall. I'm pretty sure it is. It depends on the time stall that you're doing.
Like there's Peach.
Uh-huh.
You know the Fountain of Dreams.
Oh, it's like if she gets to the bottom of the stage and she keeps like hitting off it, she can like time stall for the entire time.
Yeah, she can say.
Yeah, that was banned. I remember.
Yeah, I think stalling is illegal.
Right, CHH. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It depends on the technique you're doing, I think. For example,
can we make Poke Floats legal again?
No, it never was legal. Get out of here.
It was legal. It was
Who the
actually
fuck
legal.
made that legal?
The gods.
Well, the gods have problems. So yeah, I guess, what was I gonna say again?
What?
I was gonna say something about, like, the Tekken scene. Oh yeah, that's right, you brought up stalling, and I was like, wait, no, stalling was legal in Tekken. Basically back... Yeah, it was.
Is it illegal now?
Illegal now? Nope. It's still legal. But it's very hard to time stall in the new one, considering that you can fucking catch up to your opponent like that, right? However, back in Tekken Tag 3 and 2, there was a character known as Lei Wulong, right? He was pretty strong. And he had this thing called the ha step, right? That's what the technique was called, because he'd go like ha 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 as he's like walking back, right? The thing about the step is that you gain so much distance from your opponent, you can basically stall them the fuck out. And I'm pretty sure one of the best tournament matches in Tekken Tag was to do with like someone using a top tier team of Ogre and True Ogre against someone that was using Lei Wulong and True Ogre, right? So basically, what the Lei Wulong does, he does like a poke match, so it's like he's always slapping him and he's like moving the fuck back because he knows if he gets near him he's fucked. And it was, and it's like described as like one of the best matches fundamentally, and I'm like watching it, I'm like, this couldn't be any more boring but enjoyable at the same time.
Oh, hey, can we have next week's debate? Poking's better than Tekken.
Okay, now you're just talking mad trash.
Alright, that is trash.
I mean,
Alright,
I do like the
mate.
idea of poking, and I actually thought about getting it.
I played the demo on the Wii U, it was pretty fun.
I mean, people are saying it's like Tekken Pokemon, and I see the gameplay and I'm like, I mean, the title's the same.
So, it has slight mechanics that are similar.
Yeah, I like, what, I guess, I don't really know.
The basic structure, everything else is kind of different.
What do you mean by like just the fact that it's a 3D fighting game, or?
Yeah, like, I know that spacing's very important in that game from what I've heard.
Yeah, that isn't that like most games though? Then again, Tekken really does that to a huge extent.
Yeah, you know what? Smash actually got me better at spacing in every fighting game.
Well, considering you can fucking double jump and, you know, just jump on platforms and shit like that and hang on ledges, I'm pretty sure that would improve.
Yeah, like Smash is that. See, if you guys are really bad at spacing, try Smash. It's really good at.
However, if you're a little
brain
bitch, play projectile characters.
Yeah. Mega Man's best boy.
Mega Man is best boy, but you're still a little bitch though.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? Have you seen those cheeks? I just want to punch them.
Wait, what's this? Can you play fighters one day with that controller on screen? I could learn better combos. Wait, what controller? This! Oh, this is a part of Devil May Cry. Fighters doesn't have anything like that. I can't put the controller on the screen.
Why would there's better teachers than this boy.
I mean, I would like to teach.
This boy trash.
Hey, I'd like to teach. I like get people into like at least the basic or intermediate level.
You were the worst teacher for Broly.
Was I?
Yeah.
I didn't teach anyone, but okay.
He told me, you know what? I'll teach you. Like, we even played a game of Broly and you gave me no feedback on how good he was.
Well, I had to talk to you through a chat.
Does it
And
matter?
second off, I think you did decently. So you know what? You didn't need feedback.
Oh, how does it feel I done decently? I played the character for one day.
I'm quite proud. Well done, son.
Thank you. Thank you, my son.
Thanks, Dad! I can't lie, I did learn a Videl combo from you. There's a bad teacher now.
That's because you copied it from someone else.
No, I was like, remember they were actually live streamed Videl?
No. It's like
No,
it's
it was
10
like
times
as soon
more.
as she released.
You streamed her like 10 times.
Okay, well, it was like as soon as she released, basically I took her and Jiren into the lab and I kind of messed around and I did a death combo that stream.
Alright.
Because, you know, I'm just an absolute mad lad doing death combos in a matter of 2 hours.
Sure.
No, I did, genuinely.
Have you seen like the 17? The easiest touch of death combo
Oh,
ever?
it's like 2 supers and then literally Trunksy's level 3, right?
You have 17 hit, then Trunks is level 3.
Yeah, why does that do so much damage?
Yeah, I finally got a touch of death combo, yay!
Yeah, but why does it do so much damage?
Because why not?
Yeah, but why?
Why not?
Can you explain for me? There's no need for it to do that amount of damage.
We've got sidetracked again.
Yeah, I know, but this is a decent point. Why the fuck does it do so much damage?
No, we're getting sidetracked.
Oh my god.
Question it. We'll question our lord.
Okay, I'm just curious about that though. Why would they do that? But yeah, again,
to make 17 viable.
yeah, but again, that is a touch of death out of a level 5, essentially. But yeah, back with Tekken and Melee. I guess the other thing that we could talk about was techniques.
Technique.
For example, how many techniques does... Well, I wouldn't say a character, that would be fucked. I wouldn't ask you to list every technique as well, that would just also be fucked.
Alright, yeah, that's kind of like... Does it really matter how much there is?
I guess as long as there's a huge amount of diversity with the techniques. Do you know what I mean? For example, can I play like a basic projectile bitch with your boy Link, or can I play as an absolute hunky lad with DK?
But Link's terrible in that game.
I know Link's terrible in that game, just bear with me.
Zoners are really bad in that game.
Except Fox and Falco, obviously.
Yeah, except Fox and Falcon.
I mean, they aren't zoners, but they do have a really good projectile.
That's the thing, they're not zoners though. It's like Broly. It's like Broly, he's the best zoner. When he's not a zoner.
It's because he's got that armor as well, innit?
Not like that, he's one of the strongest key blasts in the game.
Is this like a neutral key blast, or are we talking about his ball?
Like his basic, like... he keeps on pointing at you.
Alright, and you can like angle it and shit. I remember they figured out you could angle it, that was fun.
Not like that, if you do like just one of Broly's basic key blasts, it goes right through Frieza's full death beam strand. Oh, why is Broly a better zoner?
I mean, Frieza got new buffs.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, back to the cast of like, so basically what I'm saying is, do techniques allow diversity with each playstyle?
Yes.
Okay,
Like,
so if I was to play Bowser...
Everyone has... Yeah.
Isn't Bowser
Like,
viable?
No, he's not.
Really? I thought he was.
You know who is viable in Melee?
Ganon?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, yeah.
But he does have his own like tech, different from
Falcon?
Captain Falcon. And he does share some tech, if you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Because they're kind of, I guess, echo
Similar.
fighters, but not really.
Nah, they're clones. They're clones.
However, in the new Smash Brothers...
Toria!
Doria! I do really enjoy Ganon. However, I've been having problems, and the thing that I'm really getting bothered by is having a really shit recovery.
You got down B.
Down B. Dude, that's like a suicide button.
Exactly. You take them with you.
But yeah, I've been looking up techniques to like basically recover better, right? Because I keep getting fucked whenever I play as Ganon.
Yeah, same with
And
Snake.
I've realised if you're off screen, you should dodge aerially first, then you'll drop down, and it is about halfway between the edge of the screen and the stage itself. You're supposed to jump and up B. And I'm like, well, how the fuck was I meant to know that? But then again, you know, it's Ganon.
I've discovered some new tech with Snake. His little B reverse. Have you heard of that? Right? Where
No, I haven't.
you could pull a grenade and immediately go in a different direction.
Okay.
You literally shoot yourself. You're like going through space. You're in one direction and you the other at the same moment with even more momentum.
So Snake is dummy thick.
Yeah, it's flick.
But yeah, I keep doing this. Fucking alright, getting sidetracked again. Back to melee. So basically, we've agreed that you can have a diverse amount of gameplay mechanics with each character because they all have their own techniques, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess with Tekken you also have that kind of type of technique shiz, right? For example, with Kazuya you could play very defensively, or you can get aggressive. However, you need to rely on your opponent's knowledge for that type of shit. And then you've got Devil Jin, who's broken as fuck, and he's kind of like the fox that has literally every move.
Nah, Fox actually does require some skill.
Same with Devil Jin. Basically, Devil Jin is a Mishima, right? And all of the Mishimas require skill. But the thing is, it's like he has everything. Do you get what I'm saying? Beefy? Hold on. Okay. I guess I'll continue with my point. But yeah, basically Devil Jin, he does take a lot of skill, right? However, he does have every move in the game. And I'd say Jin is like Falco, because he's essentially got a lot of shiz. I guess that's like the main point with that, because that's what I hate about playing against the Devil Jin or Jin, is the fact that they have like every fucking move. Sup, I'm back. What's up, HH? Something's happened with Beefy, so we're kinda just chilling right now. Dad yeeted the router. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. Bum 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 bum. Have you ever played Melee? Yes, and I'm well aware of the Melee competitive scene. And I'm well aware of the Tekken competitive scene as well, so with my case I'm defending Tekken because I've known the game for years. And I've loved it. So basically he's defending Melee because he's loved Smash his entire life. I played Smash, I really enjoy it, but I don't think I love it as much as I do with Tekken. So, do not try to hit me with that type of shit of, oh well, you've never played it, you can't really have an opinion. I'm well aware of the type of shit you can do. I'm just waiting for Beefy to come back. This route got yeets, we're going to make some final points, and then we're going to end the stream there. No, I've been beating up this guy a little bit too much. Let's change the enemy. You've never played it before, you don't have an opinion. Cool. Alright, let's see. We'll beat up... Let's beat up this guy. Mate, he just said he played it. Well, no, he's joking about. Boom! It was a joke. Ah. How long are you gonna be, Beefy? Because I would say I need to end this stream in about 4 minutes. Don't know. Okay, I guess what I'm gonna say is, with Tekken, with each character you have your own techniques that are unique to them and make them interesting to play as. However, if you play a bear, you don't really have techniques. You're a gimmick. I keep dissing on bear players. They don't really do anything. But yeah, my point is, with some characters, then them themselves are kind of the technique, if you get me. For example, are they tricky to hit? Then that's just his gimmick, right? That's the technique. Actually, that's me for the... Okay, so yeah, with Tekken you have your own diversity when it comes to techniques. For example, King has his own grab setups, and tech, for example, the people's elbow tech, the pressure jab tech, kind of cancelling into basically really strong crouch heavy moves tech. You also have the wave dash tech that is specific to King. So yeah, you have a lot of stuff there. No, I'm new for the... Ho, got him. And then you've got Kazuya, who has his own type of tech. For example, he has the wave dash, he has the perfect electric, which is specific to him. He also has a misstep, which again is specific to him. It's kind of like a wave dash, but it's not really. It's like a weird mix. It's like a sidestepping move that kind of goes into a wave dash. It's very unique to him, and it's decent. You have Devil Jin, who has like every tech in the game. I'm not going to be able to get back on now. Okay, well, I'll basically end on my point and then I'll end the stream. We'll end on a stalemate. I would say both the games are very competitive. You can't say anything, he's not here. But yeah, again with Devil Jin, he himself has fucking got every tech under the sun. He has the Mishima 50/50, he has the electric, he has the oh fuck, he has his own type of evasive moves, he has his own type of tech from Wake Up, he has his own type of jab game, he has his own throw game. He literally has everything. There's no weakness to his character, and that's what I really hate about Devil Jin. However, he does take skill, so you know, there's that. So it's a draw, boys. I would say it's a draw. I'd say both the games are very competitive, and it's very hard to compare something like that. But I do think that we got the point across that both games very competitive, worth a try. Pick it up. If you can get Melee, I'd say emulate it on that. If you could get the best version of Tekken, I'd say get it on PC. If not, get it on PS. Don't get it on Xbox. You're wasting your life. And both the games are just fairly competitive. You can have a lot of fun with. If you don't want to get competitive with them, you don't need to. Melee has a lot of game modes. Tekken has nothing. I'd play Melee if you want to have fun with it. But if you want to get competitive, either or, have fun. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the stream. I had a lot of fun with Beefy here. Too bad he can't speak right now, but he's in the chat. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to end it here because I got shit to do, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So leave a like, subscribe, yada yada, shit like that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Wait, what's this? Closest to somebody who bet me on debate, and it was a goddamn draw. Love it. Alright guys, see you in the next one, which will be Monday. We'll stream then. That's the plan. Alright, see ya.